It's the Cool Kids Club. You've been invited to the Cool Kids Club. It's so exciting, yeah. Justin likes monsters, yeah. And Amy likes words in the Cool Kids Club. Cool Kids Club.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cool Kids Club. This is episode 113. Can you believe that? Can you believe?
I'm believing.
You're believing?
I never stopped believing.
Well, that's a good point. That's a good point. If you are unaware, my name is Amy.
I'm Justin.
Hey, Justin.
And we're the cool kids.
We're the cool kids.
We're America's favorite siblings. The listeners are the cool kids, really.
Yes. But we're the co-founders of the Cool Kids Club for cool kids.
We're co-presidents.
Yes. Co-CEOs. C-O-C-E-Os.
That's cool enforcement officer.
Ooh. We are enforcing cool upon people. You will have fun. God damn it.
I explicitly demand it.
I demand you to have fun.
Shoot, we're coming in hot in this episode, I feel like.
Guys.
Right off the bat.
It's your favorite kind of episode.
Yep.
It's after work and we haven't had dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's about to get funky.
And not only that, this episode's about food.
Oh, Jesus. I hadn't even put those two together. I'm so hungry already. I just can't. What's going to happen?
We'll check back in at the end of the show. Try and help me remember.
Okay.
You're very hungry right now.
Yes.
Already, like getting started. I am personally not hungry at all.
Okay.
So we'll see where we're at the end of this conversation.
On a 1 to 10, 10 being ravenous, you're at like a 1.
I'm at like a 1. Yeah, I'm not hungry.
I mean, I'm probably at like at least a 5.
Okay.
Because on the drive home, I'm
moderately hungry. Well, it is getting to be dinner time.
I've had one meal today, so I'm...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
One meal?
One meal. And as I was leaving work, I had a piece of sweet cornbread that somebody had brought in. So that's where I'm at. It was delicious.
Delicious. Yeah, this episode's about food. Let's just get right into talking about food. This is Snack Attack. We haven't done a Snack Attack in quite a while. I checked. It was last summer. It was the last time we did a Snack Attack episode.
Gotta be kidding me. Was it the summer, like the popsicles?
It was sodas.
Oh, shit. Oh, the carbonation celebration.
Oh, shit. The carbonation celebration. Yeah. So it's been a minute.
Well, and I feel like because we're talking today about food court food, we're not just talking about food, we're talking about malls.
Right. And now we did do a mall episode very early on. Remember with Stephanie.
Stephanie and Mall Madness, yes.
Yes. And
Mayhem, I think for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, we did not.
We didn't want to get sued by Milton Bradley. But no, so we've done a mall episode, and I'm sure, I don't know, that was an early one, so I don't really, haven't gone back and listened to it in a while. Well, yeah, we could do it again. So I'm sure we talked about food court some there, but this is all about, this episode is food court flashback. This is all about the community. The culture of the food court. Because
it is.
Really, mall culture in general.
Yeah. But so much of that is fueled by the food. Much like our
and
bodies.
It wasn't, which I thought initially, because I broke up the
Listen, Justin has gone above and beyond, as he always does.
Three courses.
Yeah.
The first up, of course, we have the appetizer. And so we're going to do a little...
hors d'oeuvres, if you will.
The hors d'oeuvres.
The hors d'oeuvres.
Yes. We'll do a little brief history, kind of like the mall and how food court sort of came to be. And then we're going to get onto the real meat and potatoes. Get into the main course. We're going to talk about...
the real meat and potatoes.
The meat and the potatoes of the episode, quite
and the
literally.
Corn dogs.
And then we're going to finish on the sweet treats. Ooh. We're going to end it on a high note.
Yep. I'm going to be starving.
You're gonna be ravenous.
I'm gonna be like, can we go to the food court and get a Orange Julius?
I think that you will DoorDash something before, while we're recording.
This family does not DoorDash.
This.
I mean, I've got to be sick. Sometimes I have to be sick to DoorDash. I'll put it all in, and then I'll look at that price, and I'll say, absolutely not. I'll just go get it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to start us off with an appetizer, if you will?
I will.
And give us a little bit of history here, as the history nerd of the two of us.
I am the history nerd. So, of course, our story starts with World War II, as do all stories.
Well, usually it's 9/11 or the Titanic. So we're
going back even further now. We're going World War II. No, really, in the baby boom of post World War II.
Yes.
So basically, you had shopping malls became this mid-century phenomenon because following the war, you had this boom in the population.
Yep.
This economic boom, and you had a flight to the suburbs. And actually, in 1954, Time published an article called "Flight to the Suburbs" about this.
Yep.
And it's what you think of when you think of the 1950s. When you think of like Leave It to Beaver and stuff, it was basically all of these.
Well, because also, I mean, was this not around the time, or at least maybe a little before this time, when suburbs began really building up more and people were moving out of...
This is it.
This is the creation of the idea of suburbs. So, where are they going to shop?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We're moving out of the cities, but we have all these communities popping up outside of the cities. You don't have the sort of communal, like everything's not so close anymore. So this idea of shopping centers,
a one-stop kind of place you can go and get all kinds of different things.
So James W. Rouse is not the creator of it, but he's sort of the one who really he was a businessman. Yeah, and he's the one, he coined the term shopping mall. He invented the concept of the food court basically in the 1950s. So you have basically starting in the 50s, late 40s into the 50s, you have sort of an explosion of population shift to the suburbs, and thus, the mall starts exponentially rising with it. But really back then, they would have food in the mall, but it was more of like a convenience for shoppers sort of thing than it was like its own place. So you would have things like a cafeteria type place.
That's what I was. Yeah,
remember
like
our mall used to have Piccadilly.
A Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Morrison's. That was, I know, a big one.
Oh,
Morrison's
yeah.
cafeteria.
Which is quite literally, I mean, like a all-you-can-eat kind of... I guess not all-you-can-eat, but you'd go through and, choose your stuff out. And,
it was a cafeteria.
Yeah. You had a tray and everything.
Oh, yeah. And it was freedom when you were a kid, too. And it was I could have anything on this bar.
You've got to be kidding me.
I will have chocolate milk and shrimp.
And I will throw it up in the parking lot later.
I will throw it up.
It will be a bad choice.
No, but so the food wasn't a focal point. It was more of
it was kind of
we're trying to get people here to shop.
People are going to be here a long time. We don't want them to leave to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was stuff like that, or like a Woolsworth counter. The Woolsworth.
Stay out of the Woolsworth.
The Woolsworth counter. Stuff like that. So not like a food court thing. But of course, James Rouse sees this and he's like, "Nah, man, this guy is super interesting." And I won't go too much into James Rouse, but I was actually reading his Wikipedia page earlier, and he's really he was really an interesting guy. He undertook all these big restoration projects and basically built a city in Maryland. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he sees these, and he basically the theme of all of his development and planning and all that was always community. Yeah, and
love that.
So he saw the shopping mall, and he used the term community picnics. And
I love that.
So he's malls are kind of the town square. That's the town center. People congregate there. It's a civic anchor. I like that term.
Oh,
civic anchor.
It's
basically we all need to dine together. Yeah, and thus the food court is born. Let's condense all these places into one, and then also at this time you have a lot of the first fast food restaurants. really starting up. And,
Yeah.
A lot of times it was cheaper, I think, to move into a space that was already there than building a standalone store
Right,
or a
absolutely.
restaurant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, a lot of the early, like, Taco Bell would have, like, Taco Bell Express and, like, early on. And as we'll see, there's a lot of what we think of now as these chains really started out as you could only go to malls and get them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, so this all, happens, and a whole generation kind of grows up with this. Mm-hmm. And then you get to, the 70s, and the boomers are having kids.
That's
and
us.
Now, that's us.
That's us.
Yeah, and so by that point, I feel like it's really, like, ingrained in the culture.
Oh, for sure. I mean, malls are so huge in, like, the 80s and 90s. So big.
70s through the 90s. That's the peak of mall culture.
Yeah.
I think, for sure.
Yeah.
And plus you had, it was fueled by, like, you remember, like, what was it? Who was it that did the tour of the malls? Was it Tiffany in the 80s?
Tiffany did, yes.
Did the tour of malls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you always had
that was another thing, too,
on.
that
you
they
had,
had.
like, celebrity signings going on.
They'd have, like,
really
modeling events. Like, it'd be like JCPenney's.
Didn't Stephanie do one of those?
Yeah.
Or she did the Celine Dion thing.
That was the karaoke.
The karaoke thing. Yeah. There's a perfect example.
Like, this prom store is going to have, like, a modeling, at 1 o'clock, and they've got the stage set up near the food court. And it'd be like, there was always
so
stuff
you can sit there and eat your Manchu walk and look at prom dresses.
And here's what I love about the mall is it's indoors, so it doesn't matter what the weather is.
Sure.
And we have moved away from the malls, which we'll talk about, but, like, we've moved away from the malls, and I'm like, but what if it's piss pouring? I don't want to walk around your outdoor. Like, I want to be dropped off in a mall.
Yeah.
Because
basically, obviously malls still exist.
Sure, but they're not.
But the things have moved more toward outdoor mall.
Yes.
That's sort of where things are now as far as physical shopping spaces.
Yeah.
But yeah, I preferred indoor.
Because it could be snowing, it could be raining, it could be hot as shit outside. Doesn't matter. You're in the mall. Like,
you're in the mall. It's like being in Disney. There's no clocks on the wall, so you have no idea what time it is. You don't know what the weather's like outside.
No, there's no windows. I mean, you go to an entrance maybe, but
it could be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 8 o'clock at night. I don't know.
Yeah, just when they
and
tell
when
you
you're
they're
just
about
in there
to close.
killing time as a teenager, hanging out at the food court, going walking around to different stores. Go visiting your buddies that work over
at the Sunglasses Hut or whatever.
Yeah, well, my buddies all worked at the AT&T kiosk.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Shout out Ryan.
Go visit them. Yep.
Brad? Did Brad work there?
Brad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those people.
They might be listening. Shout out if they are.
Maybe. I would love that. I wrote down here this is kind of apropos of nothing, but I was like, best movie depictions of malls, like from the time period, not like a retro thing. Like I'm not including like the one season of Stranger Things where like kind of
right, but you're talking
set in
like
the mall like at the time like 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s,
where the mall was it was almost its own character. Like New York City in Sex and the City.
Oh, that's so insightful. I just jotted down a couple, like, the absolute best mall set movies. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Absolutely.
A lot of that movie is set at the mall. And specifically the food court in the mall.
Exactly, because he works
so
at
honestly,
the
it's the
hot dog
first
place or whatever.
Yeah, it's the first movie I think of if I think, like, movie, like, malls in the movies.
Yep.
You think Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Clueless.
Yes, a lot of that's at the mall. Shopping is a very big part of that movie.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Clueless and Mallrats, those are the two great 90s mall depictions.
Absolutely.
Mallrats is just an absolute classic.
It is.
That's one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies.
It might be my favorite Kevin Smith
It was
movie.
the first Kevin Smith movie I saw.
Okay.
Way back when.
Okay.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, at least the second half.
Yes, is very... Watch
God.
watch your robe soak crates is something that I say, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. But when Socrates is getting off the escalator,
we need to get a Bill and Ted double feature on the books for this podcast.
I've never seen the second one, I don't think, or if I have, it's been a real long time, maybe on TV.
That's great.
I've seen the first one many times, but yeah.
Yeah. The first one's better, but I do love the second one.
But yeah, the lots of mall in the second half there.
Yep. Mannequin.
I've never seen Mannequin with
No?
old Samantha Jones herself from Sex and the City. Yeah.
That's a second Sex and the City reference in the last, 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
That's so insightful.
Oh, my God. Well, of course, you've got on the list Chopping Mall. Which, if you've never seen Chopping Mall, guys.
What are you doing with your life? Stop this podcast right now and go watch Chopping Mall.
Oh, what's the one that's something Eric's Revenge? That one's also at a mall.
There's several good horror movies. Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Which implies it's a sequel to something, but it's not.
It's not.
Chopping Mall, of course, that's the most famous, I think, mall horror movie. Ooh, another one that I feel like is worth mentioning, and I actually just I caught it on Pluto, I think, the other day. Which is like mostly set in a mall, is Night of the Comet.
I've never seen that.
I love, and it's very, very 80s. And,
well, I mean, Dawn of the Dead.
Yes, that was the other one I was going to mention, of course, is Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
That's sort of the ultimate mall horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, Chopping Mall's just so 80s, but I guess the ultimate mall horror movie is Dawn of the Dead, clearly.
Oh, well, yeah. But still.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Are you ready?
Paint it. Yeah. Get out your watercolors.
Picture. And we're gonna take a trip to the food court. Okay. So close your eyes. We're going to the food court. You smell soft pretzels. You hear the muzak. Yeah, there you go. Smell the soft pretzels. Smell the cookies coming from Mrs. Fields. There's a
Mrs. Fields cookies at the mall.
There's a tiny Asian lady offering you
samples of teriyaki chicken.
Teriyaki on a toothpick. And
Thank you, good. Little Asian lady.
There's metal clanging on tile. There is pink and turquoise and fake trees and neon.
Yeah, there is.
And maybe a little wood paneling, because a lot of the places in the 70s especially had, and early 80s, were very...
And I will say, wood. Our Bath & Body Works at our mall is still the 90s, the outside is still all wood.
Yes.
It's like country apple personified is the outside of our Bath & Body Works. It is glorious.
God bless them and keep them.
God bless them. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are we hitting first in the food court here?
All right. So for our main course, first up, Amy, Auntie Anne's Wetzel's Pretzels, some kind of pretzel place, right? Now I don't know that I've ever actually had Wetzel's.
I have not, but there's a.
I feel like we've always had Auntie Anne's, and the thing is, a lot of these chains, some of them are national, some of them are more regional. So it's we had a lot of. I mean, we had different stuff when we lived in Florida than Tennessee versus what someone might have in
Illinois
Philadelphia or California or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like you had to have a pretzel place
around here because they have a truck, in Kingsport. They were at Fun Fest, but I don't know if they just have a truck. I'm only familiar with
Maybe I have had them, but Auntie Anne's is always the one that was in our mall.
Have you had the Auntie Anne's pretzel nuggets, Justin?
No.
Justin.
I assume they're just...
It's like they've made the pretzel and they've made the skinny, before they fling it into the shape. And they just cut it in about 1 to 1.5 inch pieces. And then they fry it or whatever they do to it that way. And then they slather it with butter. Holy shit, Justin. And you get some cheese dipping sauce. You've got to do it. You've got to. You'll have to take a Tums afterward, but it is well worth it. God, they're
Now, are you getting a lemonade when
sometimes,
you get a pretzel?
sometimes.
And
yeah.
are you a savory pretzel or are you a sweet pretzel?
I'm a savory pretzel. They
Yeah,
do
see, I
have
am too.
those. They do
The
have
cinnamon
those
sugar
bites.
ones, the sweet, they're really good.
Those are good.
But usually, if I'm going pretzel, I'm going salty.
That's me too. It's like if I smell a warm soft like I want something salty. Like if I'm gonna get,
I'll tell you what, you get a lemonade to go with that. You get your sweet, because if I get a sweet pretzel and a lemonade, that's
too much. My
You gotta
chakras are all
balance the
off.
salty, sweet chakras. Yeah.
Well, and we'll get to desserts here in a
There's
minute.
a real science to being fat.
There. People think it's just shoving food in your mouth. No.
And it is.
But certain foods
In a certain order.
in a certain order. People think what we do is so easy.
So I feel like, in addition to a pretzel place, I think every mall in America had a Sbarros.
Yes.
And this was there is no other. I know there are other pizza places in food courts all over the place, but there really isn't.
There really is.
It's Sbarro.
It's Sbarro, and I'm going to call it Sbarro, even if it's not.
Even if it's not Sbarro, it's Sbarro.
That's
These were so ubiquitous.
with malls.
Oh my god, and also, which we'll talk about kind of here in a little bit, like at airports, and there was just like Sbarros everywhere for a while.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a. It's not great food, but it's there.
It's there, and pizza's a good option when you're. It's cheap.
Even bad pizza.
When you've been at the arcade, and they would always put it near the arcade. I feel like, and they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing because you're in there and you're playing games and you're smelling pizza. And you walk out and you've got $5 that your parents gave you
that's
to
another
eat on,
thing,
and that'll get you a couple slices.
Yeah, you could do it by the slice.
And they had pasta too, and I always thought that their pasta was better than the pizza.
I don't think I ever had pasta at a Sbarro.
Really, the ziti was really good.
Ooh, okay.
Ziti and some breadsticks. That's the way to go.
That's where it's at. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's greasy food court food. Like, it's not good, but it's good in quotation mark. Right.
Well,
it's good.
My
it's
favorite
good for
place.
when you're 13 years old and you've been playing arcade games, and now you and your buddies want to eat something.
Yeah. It's my favorite place to get a New York slice.
Yes.
Which is my second office joke of the podcast as well.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, that will never not be funny to me. And every time I see one, no matter where I am, I just think, oh, it's an authentic New York slice. There it is.
I also think Pizzerina Sbarro.
Oh, yes. I also, yeah.
Okay. So another staple. We've got, we've done pretzels. We've done Sbarro. We got pizza. Every mall has to have at least one. Often more than one. Asian place.
Yes.
Now, I feel like kind of the king of that was Panda Express back when, because Panda Express, and I don't know, I didn't look it up for Panda Express, but I feel like they started out as like, that was only something in malls.
I don't know that we had a Panda Express until they started popping up like freestanding.
Yeah.
We did not have a Panda Express in our malls.
Do you fuck with Panda Express?
I don't like Panda Express.
I do.
It's fine. Yeah. If I'm going to go get, which I guess that's more Chinese food. If I'm going to get Chinese food, I'd probably go to like a buffet. Or if I'm more or less I'm going to get like, I'm going to go to like the Japanese place and get that. If I'm craving...
Let me tell you, Panda Express is, it starts and it ends with the orange chicken. It's what they're famous for.
Okay. Maybe I've never had their orange chicken. It's
absolutely the best thing they do. I go there and I just get double orange chicken. It's real good.
Nothing beats red gingy. Nothing beats red gingy in your town.
Sure, yeah.
Nothing beats that. Like, I kind of am like, if I'm going to have Chinese food, I want to go to Red Ginger.
There you go.
Like,
shout out Red Ginger getting
Red Ginger
our
getting
local
some love.
Chinese place getting some that Cool Kids Club bump. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be mobbed. So they're swamped.
So even if you didn't have a Panda Express though,
you had something,
which I don't think our mall did.
Right.
You had something. We had Manchukuo.
Yeah, we did.
That was our place for years.
Is
and
that
I am
not
pretty
there
sure
anymore? Or it's something.
No,
it's called something else.
It's okay. So I feel like every single mall food court has at least one place that is some kind of Pan-Asian, Chinese, Japanese place. The name's always changing. But it always the food's the same.
It's the same thing.
But like every couple years, it changes into something else.
Yeah.
They do teriyaki chicken and bourbon chicken, and they always have someone out there giving out free samples.
Yeah.
Which I always appreciate.
You get a rice, you get a noodle, you get a shrimp sauce.
I honestly think
an egg roll. You're making me want.
Manchukuo.
I think Asian food might be on.
Where are you at now? You were at a 5.
I'm at least a 6.
Okay. All right. I'm probably a 2 now.
Okay.
I can feel it.
Well, I'm starting to think about egg rolls and rice, and it's getting me
that's the thing. Yeah. Now I'm talking about Manchukuo, and I'm like, that is not
talking
good.
about Red Ginger, and you're like, I might have to go to Red Ginger tonight.
That is
me DoorDash and Red Gingy.
Yeah, they don't do that right now.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was always, those are like the food court staples. We're talking a pretzel place, a pizza place, an Asian place.
Yeah, you had to have at least those.
Now, we live in the South, so we have Chick-fil-A.
Now, Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A. Or Chick-fil-A
was almost entirely in malls. That started out as almost entirely in malls.
Did it really?
Yeah, because I don't recall ever seeing a standalone Chick-fil-A until probably like I was a teenager or something at least.
The one up in North JC? That wasn't there before the one in the mall?
Mm-mm. No, the one in the mall's been there for years. The one in the mall was here when we moved here as kids. Yeah, Chick-fil-A really did start out as malls, and then it got into like some airports and stuff like that. And then sort of once the kind of in the 90s, once the like mall development had kind of peaked and started declining.
Yeah, they tried to
Chick-fil-A branched out and started doing their standalone stores.
They've come quite a long way.
I don't know how national Chick-fil-A is now.
I don't either. I really don't see them outside of the South. Maybe here or there. I'm trying to think when we went out west if I saw...
It is delicious homophobic chicken.
Oh, God. That chicken is it hates gays, but god damn it is good. Yeah. God. It's really unfortunate.
It's a complicated relationship.
It is complicated.
That I have with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. It's like for every chicken sandwich I eat, I have to donate to some organization. Yeah. Did you ever go to Hot Dog on a Stick? Because as I'm researching food court places, that's one that kept popping up. That I don't think we had one.
I don't think we did either. And I tried to find out because I mean, obviously, so it's Hot Dog on a Stick does still exist, although I think there's only it looked to be like maybe 30 stores left.
Oh, really?
Or restaurants.
Is that where he works in Fast Times, or like some kind of
something
knockoff
like
of that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was more of a West Coast. I know it started in California, so it's possible. I feel like it could have been just more of a West Coast thing. And so I'm not familiar with the food. They did hot dogs on sticks, or as I like to call them, corn dogs.
I was gonna say that's just a corn dog, but
they had like funnel cakes and stuff too. I read that hot dog on a stick actually started out as like a shack on the beach that they would serve
because it's very
serve
like
corn
carnival.
dogs and lemonades. Yes. Now I put a link in these here notes because I've never had the food, so I don't have really a frame of reference for that. But I do know what the employees looked like. Almost always female, at least back in the day.
Yeah.
Outfits that the employees would wear. It's kind of a wide, stripy circus tent. Kind of dress with like a goofy hat.
The hat's like really tall, like a Toy
like really
soldier.
tall, also wide stripy. We'll post this on the social medias.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I think of is the
outfits.
the circus tent outfits.
I mean, they look comfortable, nice and breezy.
It is.
I bet it gets hot back there with them corn dogs.
All that matter.
All those fryers going.
Now, I wanted to give a special shout out before we move on to sweet treats to Charlie's grilled subs.
Steakery,
because this is the only job I ever had in a mall, and it was in the food court.
And that Charlie's is still there.
For one fateful summer, I worked at Charlie's in the mall.
You hated every second of it.
Slanging beef and chicken.
Slanging beef, chopping it up. Did you chop it up on the grill? Chop, chop, chop.
I did. I was really pretty good with those spatulas.
Oh, there you go.
I got really good, really fast at it.
Well, you had worked not the same, but you had worked at a pizza place for a long time. You got very used to food service.
Yeah, I did a lot of food service. But that's still the only. Hopefully, will stay the only mall job.
Hey, maybe when you're retired, you want to get a little part time at the mall.
You know, I was no, thank you. I was thinking about it, and I was like, where did I go? Because that was I was only there for the summer. Where did I go after that? Like, oh, that's when I started at Radio Shack, and I was like, how is this not 1988?
Yeah,
that I'm going from working Charlie's in the food court at the mall to Radio Shack. This was like 2007.
You brought Radio Shack down. It went down with you, didn't it? Or shortly after?
It lasted a few years after I left.
I thought you were the death knell, maybe, for Radio Shack.
If only I could have.
You came in, you were like, "Fuck these batteries." That's all you guys sold.
They were doing a fine job of fucking themselves. They didn't need me to help them.
No, they did not. I had Charlie's just a week or so ago.
Charlie's is really good.
It is pretty good.
I had it a couple months ago, and it was still good.
When we were on the work trip, when we went up to New York, and we stopped at a mall in Pennsylvania to eat dinner, and that's what I got at the mall. Because I didn't want to get back on a charter bus after having like Asian food that I wasn't familiar with, or like sushi. I was like,
yeah, that bathroom is very public.
Also, there was a Taco Bell. I didn't want to do that to myself. I thought Charlie seems like a safe bet, and it was good.
Okay, Amy. So now that we have had our main course,
yes.
What did
you choose for your main course?
Of the places we mentioned? You know, I think I'm gonna go with Manchu Wok or whatever Asian place
cuisine.
Because I don't know, there's just something I associate it with food courts a lot, and I'll tell you why. Because I think it's the first Asian food I ever had.
Yeah, that's
like it was probably my introduction to quote unquote Asian food. And I'll tell you, I remember having it. I remember it being 1998.
Oh.
I remember being at the Johnson City Mall.
Yeah.
And I remember going with my friends to see the X-Files movie at the theater, and then one of their parents taking us and dropping us off at the mall where we ate dinner at the food court. Wow. And I had Manchu Wok, I think, for the first time, and I remember it just like blowing my mind. I was like, what is this food? It's so good. You always, I feel like anytime I'm in a mall food court with you, which is not often anymore, but throughout our lives, you always go for the Asian. Like yes. Yeah. How about you? What are you going with? Right now, the Asian sounds pretty good. But pizza is my favorite. So it's going to be between the Manchu Wok maybe a New York slice?
Maybe an authentic New York slice. Yeah, a little Sbarro action. All right, let's move on to sweet treats. Yeah, so I feel like the far and away king of the sweet treats in the mall is the Orange Julius. Yeah. Yeah, that is... Sorry, a little crotch rocket went by outside. I feel like the king of the mall sweet treat is Orange Julius. Yeah, you're not wrong. Did you have like a real Orange Julius back in the day? Because
they changed how they were making them.
I don't think I did.
It still exists today, and they were always real shady about the ingredients. I feel like they were like, it's OJ and some stuff. You know what was in it was an egg originally.
No.
They would crack a raw egg in the blender when they made it, and that's what made it so like creamy and stuff. Like,
oh, that's disgusting.
We used to be a country.
Oh, well, yeah, we used to give our children raw eggs.
We're just serving up raw eggs,
and other mystery ingredients.
Yeah. Orange Julius solved the problem of orange juice not having enough sugar or flavor.
Orange juice is notoriously bland and salty, so perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Now, and they had other stuff too, and they had several, like there was the original Orange Julius. I remember the strawberry one. I actually liked better than the regular one. Though I will say, I don't know that I don't know. No.
Okay.
So the original, basically, like the original Orange Julius had the egg.
Okay.
And then they made him change it.
Yeah, because that's gross.
Yeah.
Put some heavy whipping cream in there.
And it was basically like never the same after that.
Oh.
And nowadays, Orange Julius is still around, and Dairy Queen owns Orange Julius,
that's right.
so you can get them in
time
most.
I've had an Orange Julius is from Dairy Queen.
It is absolutely not the same though.
Oh,
okay. I don't think they're very good. I've had them. I've tried. Like I've gotten them maybe twice over the years, and like I gave it a second chance, thinking I'd like it, but I didn't think they were very good.
I do feel like Orange Julius was the king of the food court, but we never had one here.
Here. No.
I had heard lore of the Orange Julius, and the way I was most familiar with Orange Julius is the Saturday Night Live sketch with Sylvester Stallone.
I knew you were going to say that.
Where he works at Orange Julius. There are some skits that I'm like, I don't think anyone else remembers these, but you and I remember them. And that's one of them. Like that's not a cowbell. That's not a cheerleader. That's not a sketch.
That's
that
not the
people
Blues
remember.
Brothers.
No, it's not. But you and I remember it.
I remember, it was Will Ferrell and Sylvester Stallone. Mm-hmm. I remember the concept being basically it was a computer store, and when they had moved in, it used to be an Orange Julius, and they found him sleeping in the back.
Yes.
And felt bad for him, so they hired him, and he only knows Orange Julius. Mm-hmm. And he has. I remember
he's still wearing
I tried to open up my own Orange Julius. Some people got sick. Some people died. I do always think of that. That's one of the first things I think of is Sylvester Stallone.
I hope he knows that is how I remember Sylvester Stallone. As someone who's not seen the Rocky or the Rambo movies, when I think Sylvester Stallone, I think Planet Hollywood and Orange Julius. I hope he knows that that's his lasting legacy for me.
I've seen a whole lot of Sylvester Stallone movies, and the Orange Julius skit is up there with amongst my favorite things.
And Planet Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I picture him in a Planet Hollywood jacket, sipping on an Orange Julius. 25 years ago. That's what I think of.
A Planet Hollywood shirt. With a blazer with the sleeves kind of rolled up and like a fedora.
Oh boy!
Sipping on an Orange Julius. Because that seems like something Stallone would wear.
Yeah.
He's a fashion plate.
He is.
Amy and I had this conversation a little bit ago, and one day I'm going to go out. One day I'm just going to go off, and it's going to be a whole Sly Stallone retrospective. I feel the way about Sylvester Stallone that the internet feels about Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
And I will leave it at that because that's not what the episode's about.
Okay. Well, you're breadcrumbing a little bit. You're giving us just a taste. Okay, one day. Titanic episode, Sylvester Stallone retrospective. This is what we're going to do when we've run out of all topics. In 10 more years, when we've done everything.
2.
We are already... No, I'm just kidding.
This is 113.
God. There's only so many things.
There is Cinnabon, though.
God, there is Cinnabon. Now, I'll fuck
we
with
had
a
one for a brief moment, and then it closed. But I mean, I've had Cinnabon elsewhere. Like our local mall had it for a few years, and then it went out of business.
The only time I think I've ever had a Cinnabon is at the airport.
I think I had it at the mall, but yeah, I've had them in airports too. I definitely have.
There's one place in the world where I feel disgusting enough about myself to eat a Cinnabon, and it's when I'm traveling at an airport.
And it's at the airport.
It's when that is when I have been tested.
The Lord has tested his soldier.
I have been pushed to my absolute limit in every way, shape, or form, and I want a fucking disgusting 4,000 calorie cinnamon roll.
I want a cinnamon roll that's the size of a throw pillow. That is covered in icing.
I want it to make me sick.
Will absolutely make me sick, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Yeah. But
they're good.
You need to split them with people.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Now,
also, and I hate to be that person, but again, not as good as they used to be.
Well, do you think that part of that is that they've changed or that we've changed?
I think it's both, honestly.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what
a lot
still
of these places
slaps,
have cut
though?
corners with ingredients and stuff.
You know what still slaps? A Totino's pizza roll.
Unchanged, baby.
Unchanged. It was gross then, it's gross now, and I love it.
The undisputed king. Now, you would have to have some kind of cookie place.
Yes.
And I feel like you either had a Great American Cookie Company, you were either a Great American Cookie Company person, or you were a Mrs. Fields person. And it just depended on what your mall was. We, Great American Cookie Company people.
Uh-huh. Yep, I'm not familiar with Mrs. Fields.
Like in general?
Well, no, I'm just like, I know there's one up at the Pinnacle. Like, I've never really eaten at one. I've never had a cookie from there.
They're good.
Are they?
They're
they
good.
Great American Cookie Company good, though? Because
Yeah,
those
I
are the
think
shit.
so.
Okay.
And let me tell you what, Mrs. Fields, she's a smoke show. She's still alive. And she's still a smoke show.
Is she?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're going to have to post a picture on socials.
She's a babe, yeah. She started out as, this is completely beside the point. She started out as one of Major League Baseball's first ball girls.
What?
Like who would run the foul balls back up.
Yeah.
And used her money from that
She's very
to
pretty.
perfect her cookie recipe.
Oh my gosh.
Like created a big franchise out of it.
She looks like a combination of the mom from Seventh Heaven, who was also the mom in Child's Play.
Uh-huh.
She looks like a combination of her and the wife from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, okay.
She really like
Cheryl
now.
Hines.
Cheryl Hines, thank you. Yeah. Like now. She's a very pretty lady. Very pretty lady, Mrs. Fields.
She's a very pretty lady.
There's a Mrs. Fields cookies at the
There's
mall.
a Mrs. Fields cookies at the
At the
mall.
mall. Listen, Great American Cookie Company is still getting a lot of my business because almost every time I'm in the mall, I'm like, well, I gotta get a sugar cookie.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. Is I don't go to the mall. I'm maybe once or twice a year.
Right.
Like that's being generous. Mm-hmm. But I feel like every time I go, I gotta get a cookie from.
Gotta get a cookie. Well, now there's, I wouldn't say freestanding because it's technically in a strip mall, but up there at the Pinnacle, there's Great American. So sometimes you gotta go get some cookies to sneak into the movies.
Or you have, and Great American Cookie Company, they were the originators of the cookie cake.
Yeah, they were, and now they have the sugar
which if you've
cookie
never
version.
if you've never had a cookie cake, get on it.
I feel
actually
bad
got
for
some
you.
cookie cake not too long ago because a coworker had one for her daughter's birthday, and they had a ton of it left over.
And I'll say, like, everybody's bakery does a cookie cake, right? Walmart does a cookie cake, Kroger, like, whatever. Nothing beats a Great American cookie cake.
I agree, yeah. They're the original. They're the best.
They're the best.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
That's right. And they do, the sugar cookie from there is my one, like a top 5 cookie in general for me. They're so buttery and good. And for years, they only ever did a chocolate chip cookie cake. Well, now they do the sugar cookie ones, too. That's my shit right there.
It's good stuff.
That's my shit. That's my shit. Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to wrap up. We got one more sweet treat.
Okay.
That we're going to shove down our gullet. Before
I'm at a 7. I'm at a
this
7.
mall. I'm probably at like a 5 now.
Okay.
So it's happening.
We got talking about that Orange Julius.
It was the
raw
Manchu
egg.
Walk that did it.
We're both gonna eat Asian
Hold on, let me
tonight.
crack a raw egg in my mouth real quick. No. So one last thing that the mall food court has to have, usually some kind of ice cream place.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's Scoops Ahoy in Stranger Things or
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins, TCBY.
We had a
which is
Baskin
frozen
Robbins.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the one true king, keep talking about the king of ice cream in the food court is oftentimes I don't even think in the food court.
No, it is not. It's usually like a vending machine or a
It's
kiosk.
like, no, it's like it's for mid-mall snacking.
Uh-huh.
And that is fucking Dippin' Dots.
That's the ice cream of the future.
The ice cream of the future. Now,
We're living in the future.
They've been saying that for 30 years. Do you think this is the future? That Dippin' Dots was the future.
Do you think this is the future that Dippin' Dots hoped for? I don't think so.
This can't be what Dippin' Dots intended.
It just can't.
They wouldn't betray me that way.
They wouldn't do that to us. I think I've had Dippin' Dots twice in my life.
Dippin' Dots,
they're delicious.
I haven't had them in years. They're delicious. They're really, really good. And are kind of unlike anything else.
Now, why do they call them the ice cream of the future?
Because they're fucking freeze-dried.
Yep.
Like astronaut food.
Now, that's a big thing now with candy. People freeze-dry everything. But back in our day, freeze-drying...
Yes.
Well, first of all, there was like a real boom with like the idea of getting astronaut ice cream at like a gift shop or something at like a museum was such a big deal. So that's what this is. Those little pellets, little freeze-dried pellets. And that was so unique for us. And also it was like, it does melt, but not quite at the same rate that like regular ice cream is melting.
Yeah.
And it's in a cup, so it's got a spoon. So
And
like
it's pellets. It's tiny,
pellets.
flash frozen ice cream pellets.
It's incredible.
And these came out, I think, in like I read like 91 maybe.
That sounds right, yeah.
And that was a time I think where it was like there were tons of these types of snacks and all this for kids. Golden age of that sort of thing, and everything had a gimmick.
Yes.
And this was a good gimmick.
It was a really good gimmick.
Really solid, and it was good. And there were all kinds of different flavors.
Yep.
And they would do all kinds of combinations. Like, because they had like a big menu, but then they would like kind of mix and match if you want.
Yeah, you could be like, I want half Superman and half like whatever, like rainbow sherbet. And those crazy bastards would do it.
Those
Out there
they'd
mixing.
they'd flash freeze that shit right there.
Let's get some Dippin' Dots sometime.
Is the Dippin' Dots?
There's
in
still
our
a
mall
Dippin' Dots,
still
I think, in the mall.
in the mall?
I think
Hey, April,
it might be
you've been to the
literally
mall
a vending
recently,
machine.
right? Is there Dippin' Dots in the mall still? She says no.
What? I think it's a vending machine. I'm not joking.
It might be a vending machine. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of depressing.
Robots have taken over all of our jobs.
I don't know what's more depressing. No Dippin' Dots or Dippin' Dot vending machine.
It's all pretty rough. Pretty rough.
This can't.
This cannot be the future that they promised.
Dippin' Dots, you've betrayed me.
This cannot be the future Dippin' Dots spoke of.
So I feel like the mall food court, it's just, it kind of represents like a moment in time. It's like, for me, it reminds me of like the pre-internet hangout. Like I was talking about earlier, like how like that memory of going to see the X-Files and going and having Asian food and having it blow my mind.
Yeah.
Was just like, and not to be like, no one was on our phones
but we weren't because we didn't have them.
But we weren't.
And there really is like, there's just such a stark difference. I mean, in so many ways, but because of smartphones, like we don't interact with the world in the same way. Like, we just don't.
Yeah.
And so, like, we don't interact with the world. We don't interact with each other in the same way. So, I mean, this really was a time, and I feel like Gen Alpha is nostalgic for this time that they didn't experience. I feel like that's a thing now of being like, because they've never known anything other than a life with phones, they're almost like wistful about this time. And I'm like, same. We're also wistful for this time.
Yeah.
Before we had phones, because we know what it's like.
I just
on
look
both
at that
sides of the
thing and I'm
coin.
like, one day I'm going to throw this thing in the ocean.
Yeah.
And never look back.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to go off the grid. Like, I'm just going to go off the grid.
One day I'm going to pull the trigger and do it. But not today, Satan. I got podcasts to make.
That's right. But
Yeah, I don't need my
really,
phone for that.
But really, you know, the idea of the mall and the food court, obviously that's gone by the wayside. Its heyday is long gone. But there was something very special about that and of its time. And, I mean, it was such a, like, going to the mall in general, like, as a young person is such, like, a, I mean, it's like, oh, who's going to be there? Like, you know, oh, I've got a crush on the girl that works at the ice cream, at the TCBY, or like, oh, there's this, I mean, I don't know. There's just such a, like...
Well, yeah, and I think it was the first taste of freedom that a lot of people would get, because you would kind of go, like,
Parents
get dropped off, be
felt
like, you
comfortable
don't
dropping
leave the
you
mall,
off.
I'll be back in a couple hours to pick you up.
Yes.
And then you would just go hang out. And again, you'd see people there, you know. You would
Right.
go to a movie, maybe.
And you really weren't getting into much trouble. I mean, they had, like, mall cops.
Yeah,
you know, I
no,
mean, it's not like,
not really.
Yeah, I mean...
You just go walk around stores and stuff and goof off.
If you were doing something
hang out
wrong,
at the food
you were
court.
probably going to get caught. So, like, parents felt comfortable. Yeah, it's like, here's $20.
Paul
Go get
Blart was
something
going
to
to come and catch you.
Yeah, on his Segway.
Yeah.
Remember when $20 could buy you, like, a CD, a T-shirt, and Manchu Walk?
Oh, God. CDs were fucking expensive, man.
Maybe a cassette.
A cassette, yeah.
A cassingle.
A cassette.
Yes. A hit clip or two, perhaps. Yeah. Well, Justin, let's do some plugs.
All right, let's
Wrap
plug
it up, plug it up.
Wrap it up, plug it up.
Well, let's see here. If you want to find our 112 other episodes, probably a good place to start would be wherever you found this one. Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff.
It's Apple Podcasts now. iTunes doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, it's Apple Podcasts. I'm sorry.
It's Apple Music.
It's whatever you use to find this one. They're also all up on YouTube to listen to. Actually.
Yeah, they're on
all
YouTube.
Up on YouTube to listen to. Also, go check out our YouTube channel if you want to watch some of the retro commercial compilations that Justin has been putting
I'm
up.
trying to put up one a week.
Awesome.
So,
obviously check us out on Cool Kids Club Pod on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Not on X.
Nope. Facebook.
And
we're on
Facebook. Yes. We have chosen
all those things.
Yeah, we've chosen our billionaire to support, and we're just going with that one.
Our evil billionaire
Yeah,
oligarch.
we're just going with one evil billionaire. Yeah. Check us out on Facebook. Search for Cool Kids Club Podcast. Check Justin and I out individually on Instagram if you want. Justin is at Lousy with Ghosts. I am at Amy with 4 H's. You can also check out Justin's Retro Nerd Room Instagram, which is Cool Kid Clubhouse. So check that out.
Bring us home.
Probably in the next couple months, I'm gonna have maybe my own nerd room. I don't know.
Are you gonna have your own?
I don't know if I'll do my own Instagram, but
maybe you probably should
incorporate some
Cool
photos.
Kid Clubhouse, Amy campus.
Amy the KPT campus. And of course, we would be remiss if we did not thank our wonderful composer of our theme song and all of our bangers that we have here on the show, and that is Brian Hey Guys Wakefield. Go check out his stuff at brianwakefieldmusic.com, and just give him a shout. We love Brian. Brian's the best.
Of course.
Yep. All right, you got anything else you would
Well
like
said.
to add before we wrap it up and go get some dinner?
I have nothing. Let's go eat.
I want some Manchu Wok and some thickin' Dippin' Dots.
Can I watch the X-Files movie while I eat the Manchu Wok?
Justin, you can do whatever you want. You're
I'm
grown up now.
I'm an adult, and I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna get
Except
some
Manchu
Asian
Wok isn't
food.
here anymore. I'll have get something else.
Get some red gingy. Watch the X-Files movie.
Done.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, what do you say?
Just stay cool.
Stay cool. Stay in the mall where it's air conditioned.
Yeah, literally stay cool. It's way too hot.
So
stay in the mall.